I am a huge fan of Bruce Perry and his work looking at the power of connections and the healing that these connections have with people who have experienced trauma. One of the most fascinating things that I find about Bruce Perry is that he truly elevates the importance of relationships and connections. And this is what we're looking at today. I thought I'd share some quotes from him. It's in the small moments when we feel the other person fully present, fully engaged, connected, and accepted that we make the most powerful, enduring bonds. Relationships matter. The currency for systemic change was trust, and trust comes through forming healthy working relationships. People, not programs, change people. That is one of my favorite quotes I think I've ever stumbled upon. We are now raising our children and youth in environments that are both relationally impoverished and sensory overloading from the proliferation of screen based technologies. So, why? Why am I starting with all of this? Well, the first power for the emotional brain is the power of unity. And the power of unity says that we all need to belong. We all have to feel connected. There is a quote from an African proverb, and it says, "The child that is not embraced by the village will burn it down to feel its warmth." The human brain has to connect. It is what drives us. And what we know, quite possibly because of experiences, is when we are shunned from a group, or when we are pushed from a group, or when we are rejected by a group that we want to be in. It's painful. And it's not only painful, actually, it actually lights up the same pain pathways in the brain. It feels as painful as being hit or abused as it does to be rejected. Now, you're probably wondering, okay, Joy, you're being so dramatic. But let's think about this, right? Let's dive into this thing, because remember, the brain is old. The brain is operating off of that. We are still cavemen, right? It doesn't understand that we're living in air conditioned houses and there's a Walmart down the street. It says that if we need to survive, we've got to be in a pack. Therefore, if the pack pushes you out, what happens? If the tribe pushes you out, what happens? Well, you'll die. Humans by themselves in the wild aren't very strong. We get our strength from being connected to our tribe. Our tribe is what helps us find food. Our tribe is what helps us find shelter. Our tribe is what keeps us alive. So when your brain is telling you that it is as painful to be physically hurt as it is to be rejected by your tribe, your community, the people you need to belong to, the people you want to belong to, it's telling you that you need to be connected to survive. That is why it is so important to be connected to those, because we see through science that loneliness is detrimental to the health. So, where I am a huge fan of the power of unity is this one little saying you'll see there. It's one little statement: we're all unique but not special. Now, why? What does that mean? So here's what that means. Every single person standing in a room has a unique strength that can build the team, can build the tribe, right? So there might be, quote, a best reader. Fine. That's that's great. In fact, that's how our schools operate, right? You're the valedictorian, you're the strongest reader. But then you have some other kids who are strong in conflict resolution. They're strong in empathy. They're strong in peer relationships. They might be strong in modeling. They may not be the best reader, but they're solid readers. So when we say that we're all unique but not special, what that's trying to say is as a human, as a teacher, are you pulling everyone's strengths from them so they can contribute to the unity, the wellness of the group? Okay. Also, each person you meet is doing the very best they can with the tools they have. One of my favorite sayings also, but here's the thing. I think we need to add to it. It's you're doing the best they can with the tools they have at that moment in time. You see, when I'm calm, I have a lot more tools in my tool belt, don't I? When I'm stressed, my access to my tools depletes. And in fact, I fall back on primitive tools, probably tools that aren't too beneficial to the current situation. So understand that as well. If someone is stressed, if someone is hurt, if someone is rejected, they're going to fall on the tools they have, but that also means the tools they have access to. So how do you know you fall on the power of unity? Well, we have our great rubrics. And I think this is really important to understand because a lot of us believe that we're connected, especially when we talk about people we love, right? We understand that our connections can be felt by other people. But the power of unity asks us to go even deeper. The power of unity asks us to say that we are all connected. Our nervous systems respond to everyone in a room, whether we know them or not. That is also survival. We are connected to the nervous systems of the living things around us. This is, as some of you know, I have a therapy dog, and this is actually why taking a therapy dog to work with kids with challenging behaviors, they have trouble connecting with humans, but they can sometimes connect easily with the calm regulation system of a therapy dog. And then I can transfer that relationship slowly over to human counterparts. So where do you fall? Where do you fall on the rubric? How can you get better? How can you reach out and help everyone, even the ones who don't look like you, who you don't even like? And trust me, I know it's hard. The blue brain is looking for connection. The blue brain is asking, do you love me? Do you want me here? Do you see me for everything that's unique about me? And how am I going to be able to be an asset to this group? That's the power of unity. And when you've got people connected, you can move mountains. Okay, I'll talk to you soon.